Hey guys, it's Jag. Welcome back to the arcade. Let's get back to just another game, Spyro the Dragon. Now, I think last time we finished up Toasty, including its surprise boss fight, which I was not really expecting, and to be quite honest, I did quite poorly at. But that was the third of 4 worlds. I think we only have 1 world left, and it's down here in the hedge maze. Let's head to Dark Hollow. Sounds like a good time. I also discovered a trick that will help us find gems, and I'll explain more about that later. I'm going to not abuse it, but it will definitely come in handy. It's kind of a hidden trick. And in for the landing. Ooh, this place is nice. And by nice, I mean the area that I was immediately in and did not look at the rest of the level. But anyway, let's have some fun. These guys are getting bold now that they've got armor. There is no skill point in this area. I will double check that now that I have put my foot in my mouth. No, there is no skill point for the Dark Hollow. So we are just hunting down dragons and gems. I went out of luck before I get hit. Ooh, shielding my flame does not help you. I have been doing some thinking about the skill points. I am tempted to go through the game and get all the skill points, not because they actually count towards game completion, but because they unlock hidden art. Now, that's subject to... Ooh, you're faster than I gave you credit for. That's subject to change depending on the difficulty of the skill points, and I'm probably not going to make them a priority during the level itself. I will make 1 or 2 attempts at the skill point in that level, and then I will probably come back and do a catch-up on them later in the game. Probably when I decide to leave a given hub world. Hello, Mr. Dragon. You're Alban.
Oh, it's you. I wasn't sure if you'd escaped those annoying little creatures. Of course they wouldn't bother me, but here's a hint. Their metal armor is fireproof, but a charge attack will take care of them.
Yeah, the problem with that is the charge attack is really hard to control. I need to eat. Eat up, Sparks. So yeah, I'm thinking that when I'm about to leave a hub world, when I've got all the dragons and I've done the boss for the hub world, that might be the point I decide to go do all the catch-up of everything that I've missed. I wasn't sure he was dead or not. That was kind of weird. That includes gems, any hidden challenges like the egg thieves that I may not be able to do right away without some practice, and potentially the skill points. Because it would be cool to go through and look at all that concept art, I'm not gonna lie. Ooh, there's the key. So there are keys to chests in a level, and I actually did a little bit of research, and this is actually how I found out about the hidden trick that Sparks can do for you. I know where the gems and the key are that I was missing in Stone Hill are, approximately. Not all of them, but a lot of them. Alright, let's talk to you, Oswin.
Spyro, wanna know a secret? Use the action button when you want to zoom in and look around.
Oh, your secret's safe with me.
That's not a secret. That's just a tip. Also, if my peas are popping a little bit, I do have a pop filter on. It may not be doing that good a job. It's not actually made for this new mic. I gotta get one actually made for this new mic. I'm using the one from my Blue Yeti, but hopefully they don't pop too hard. Alright, let's see here. I need to heal up. Fortunately, critters respawn very quickly. Like, dying only seems to be a real threat in pits and in boss battles, because I did not see any creatures during the boss battle. That could be kind of a pain. But while we're back here healing up, we can actually unlock this chest and get all the goodies inside. Usually these are just a bunch of gems. And I say like just as if that's not what I want, as a bunch of gems. Okay, that area I believe is fully explored down that tunnel. So let's head up here and check this place out. Okay, good. Charging does not do me any good against you. You can take a charge. You can't. This is kind of interesting. Now we're getting into enemy formations that can cover for weaknesses. I like it. This is exactly the sort of thing that I railed against in Dark Souls, because that was entirely too effective at killing me. But you know what? We'll see how we do here. Alright, there's a chest up there, and a gem path, like Hansel and Gretel breadcrumbs over here. Screw you guys, I want the chest. Oh, I should glide. I know I've mentioned this, I love how beautiful this game is. This game is quite frankly gorgeous. And I don't think I can say that enough. If you guys had the opportunity to pick this up, definitely worth it. I really wish that Activision had not put all the discs, or put all the games not on one disc. What am I even saying? I wish they had put all the games on one disc instead of splitting up between a download and a sampling of levels. Like, the only game that is fully on the disc is Spyro. After that, Attack of the Rhinox and Year of the Dragon, they are all a sampling of levels. They are not the actual games themselves. Okay, I've explored up here. And so that's kind of a disappointment, really, because I'm not a fan of digital marketplaces still. I know it's old school, I know people are used to it, and they probably find it convenient, but the big problem with it is I'm a little bit paranoid about something like Nintendo shutting down their digital services at the end of the console's lifespan. And Sony's credit, they haven't actually done that. You can still get digital goods on your PS3 because it's all the same store. So it could not be the problem with it that I anticipated being with Nintendo, but I would much rather have a box. In fact, I went out of my way this weekend because I knew a game was going to be fairly rare and fairly hard to find later on. I went out of my way to find a game with a physical box, even though I owned it digitally.
Big enemies like this Nork with the club cannot be charged, but a quick flame, that should defeat them.
Okay, thank you. I kind of figured that out for myself, but I appreciate the confirmation. Alright. Now, how are we doing on gems? How many gems are in this? Only 100. Only 100. Short level. I'm not really complaining, because we might actually be able to get all of them in this area. Quick flame! I did not quick flame enough. That's because I was hitting the wrong button. I was still hitting the wrong button because I panicked. Fortunately, we have plenty of things to fry down here for health. And there we go. 100% completion? Yes? Yeah. Let's get out of here. So anyway, if they ever remake this for like Nintendo Switch, man, I wish they would too. That would be really good. I would love to get all of the games on one cart, even if that cart's more expensive. Or if they remake this at a later point, I hope that they put all the games on one disc. Even if they had to do multiple discs. I'm an old school gamer. I really like having a physical copy and building up my collection that way. In fact, if I ever get my own home, I want to build a media room where not only I can broadcast and stream from, but also just have a library of all these consoles and all these old games just to enjoy when I'm an old man. Not like I'm not one already. Alright, we have finished up all of the worlds in the artisan area, so let's head back and pick up some of the gems that we missed on Toasty and Stone Hill, I believe. And I believe there's actually a couple of skill points that we can attempt. I have an idea on one of them that we missed. Specifically, putting the bulls into the ground. I think they all have to be in the ground at the same time. Oh, right. Oh, no. Yeah, this... I forgot. The dogs are going to be a problem. Especially since I can't heal here. Shoot. And I actually need sparks to do what I want to do here. This is going to be interesting. Because I was really bad at dealing with the dogs. And that's why. Alright, let's clear out everything I can. I've lost sparks because I didn't heal up. Oh, I forgot about the dogs. I should not have... Ooh, okay. Alright. Okay, I have an idea. Okay, alright, maybe this will work. Maybe this will work. Maybe we'll be okay. I can't get sparks back, though. Do I find a Toasty again? That's actually a good question. I can make it to the checkpoint. Nope, did not make it to the checkpoint. Reigniting! Fortunately, every level so far seems to have a statue of Spyro that would give him an extra life, so that helps. But I want to clear out all of the doggos and everything in here. Man, you have to be fast, but... and fry them at max range. Okay. We have a working strategy. It only took 3 playthroughs of this level, but we might have a working strategy. Use the range of your flame to your advantage. Okay. If I hadn't panicked the first time I went through this, and also the second through the 5th times, I might have realized this is actually possible. Because now, yeah, now I got it down. Oh, almost famous last words that... Now I'm not scared of you guys. Now I've got the trick to it. That is the nice thing about games like these. Once you figure out how, and you have the trick, you can take advantage of it and really learn from your mistakes. I'm going to clear out everything here, and then we're going to go a gem hunting. Oh, one of them got a hit. Wow, it took the entire level to get a hit on me. I'm actually proud of myself. Okay, now let's take a quick tour. I don't want to return home, definitely. Let's do the trick that I learned with sparks. Now, if my information is right, sparks will point to gems that you've missed by pressing the L3 button, which is the left stick straight down. And Sparks thinks I have missed some gems this way. This is useful for finding loose red and green gems that tend to blend into the background. So let's see where I missed them. Sparks, where you put... Ah, there's this over here. Ooh. And a hidden arena of bosses. Okay, you win because you're on a ledge. I win because I have fire. Alright, cool. And there you go. That makes it much easier to hunt down gems that you're missing. So now that we've 100% completed Toasty, let's head back to Stone Hill and get the gems that we were missing there. It might be a little bit more complicated, but I have an idea on where to start looking. And we should have plenty of time. Hopefully we might be able to knock all of this out in one episode, and the next time we'll head on to the next hub world. That'd be pretty cool. Aw, I didn't finish at 666. Missed opportunity there. 100% level complete. That's what I like to see. Also like to see Sparks at 100% health. That'll bring him up to blue. Let's bring him all the way up to full health. Excellent. Because he's going to be our little gem hunting buddy. Now, in the original Spyro the Dragon, this trick also existed. You had to press all the shoulder buttons on the PS controller at once. And they never told you about how to do that there either. It actually becomes a unlockable ability in Spyro 3, I believe. But that's just because you're told about it. You actually have the ability to do it from the start. And it's nice that they included it. I like collectathons where they don't hold your hand exactly to collect everything, but they do actually make it nice to collect everything. Like, it's there if you want to use it. Okay, where are we going first? You're pointing straight down. That's an interesting choice, sir. I think I know why you are, but to get to the area where I know how to get into where he's pointing, we're actually going to have to go up first. Which means I need to get rid of you because you're guarding my way up. I want to get rid of you because you're probably going to hit me when I'm not looking. And let's fly. I have played a little bit of Spyro 2. I have to admit, I think I like the structure of that game better just from what I've played. Not that there's anything wrong with Spyro 1, but Spyro 2 seems to have more of a purpose. And here is the skill point for Stone Hills. The hidden pink tulip. We need to torch it, not charge it. Skill point acquired. And then if my information is right... Oh no, okay, alright. I might have been wrong about that, but we get a gem anyway. Okay. I was thinking something completely different. I was told that these two green bushes hide an underground path, and for some reason I thought that was different than the path that we actually came up. Alright. Spyro, Sparks, you want me to go this way? I kind of want to go this way too. To the beach! Here we go. This is what you're pointing at. And there's the key for that chest in the well. Very, very nice. How many gems are we going to get out of this area? Assuming I hit any of them. There's 7, 9. Ooh, that was 14 gems. Not bad. Plus another 3. So now we have 13 gems left to find. The first place I'm going to go is to the well and see how many I get out of that chest. And then Sparks can lead me to any that we're missing past that point. I really am enjoying this feature. No, I don't want to float back up. Thank you. This is not what I wanted in my life. Back in the well. How many gems are we getting? We're short by 3. Okay, that's not the end of the world. Got the skill point, all but 3 gems. Where are we going next? This way? Are you pointing? Okay. It's over there. Okay, it's definitely up there that he's pointing. Okay. No, I'm not gonna. Come on. Oh, okay. I'm like, come on. Come on. Come on. There. I did it. You guys got to fight me like a man. Are you happy now? Alright. This time with less failure at gliding. Alright, now I'm up here. Okay, there's nothing down there. Ah, right there. See how they blend in? They kind of look like flowers, but now we've 100%ed every level in the Artisans World. I'm going to go back to Town Square though. I want to test my theory that you have to headbutt and leave the bull stuck, because I think where I went wrong is I burned them immediately after I stuck them in the ground. I didn't leave them stuck, so let's test that real quick. We have just enough time to give that a quick try, and then we'll call it an episode after that. But yeah, as far as gems and dragons go, Artisans is 100% complete. Very, very nice. You would think, as much of a collector as I am of video games in real life, I would be more inclined to leave every game 100% complete. I do try, but I also have a clear understanding of my limitations, and there are some things that I'm just not going to do when it comes to 100% completion. Some of the Batman games are a good example of that. If you've ever played Arkham Knight, or Arkham City or Arkham Asylum, those combat challenges in each game are required for 100% completion. There is no way I will ever be able to do this. I am terrible at the combat in those games. Oh, I am so bad. And I practice and I practice and I practice, and I just don't get much better at it. I actually went through Arkham City, and to my credit, and to the credit of the game, you really are incentivized to do 100% riddle completion. So basically, if you haven't played Arkham City, at every 80-ish, I think, doodads that you collect, or all the riddles you do, you unlock a Riddler room which has a hostage in it, and you're incentivized to go through and find all the hostages. So that's a good motivation to do it, and it's good that they put that in there, because they kind of feel like they went all out on the riddle rooms, because there are 400 riddles in that game. You get a lot of cool stuff. You get Arkham stories, and you get concept art. Yeah, I knew I wasn't going to do that. Character models and things like that. But it's a nice feeling of accomplishment once you do all the riddles and everything possible to stick the Riddler behind bars. I've really gotten on a Batman kick lately. I'm not gonna lie, Batman is actually one of my favorite superheroes, if not my favorite superhero. It's a real kind of a tie between him and Green Lantern, I think, because I was a real fan of Green Lantern, mostly because I like the color green. And then they had the War of Light. Yep. Okay, that was it. Yeah, the War of Light is one of my favorite comic book series of comic book sidelines. That was actually a really good one. But yeah, that's how you do that skill point. You have to stick all the balls in the ground and leave them there. So now, Artisans, I'm going to check when we land, but Artisans should be absolutely 100% complete. All the gems, all the dragons, and yeah, all the gems, all the dragons, and as far as I know, all the skill points. So finally, we're ready to move on to the next hub world, and that's where we'll start next time. See you guys then. Thanks for coming out and joining me today, and y'all have a great day. Later.